Okay, so I have to share something. It's 6:30 in the morning, and I gotta tell you something. When I was miserable and burnt out, and I was working a full-time job for a company that was not just, of course, 8 hours, it was more. I had mornings like this when there's so much traffic on the highway, and being burnt out, I never thought that other people could be going somewhere else other than work in the morning. So I always thought we were all going to our jobs and we're all miserable. So last night I went stargazing, and after that I was filming the sunrise, and then I just enjoyed the morning. But the point that I'm trying to make is today I'm not miserable and I'm still in this traffic. I want you to know that you will probably never avoid traffic no matter what. Oh, and it's a work day. Fine. Let's go to a pretty little place and let's film this content for today. How is it possible that every time we go on a vacation, we heal magically and we get better? Okay, there are a few things that we do each vacation that make it possible for us to just heal, just start healing. And they are, we're standing in the sun. I'm trying not to burn right now, that's why I'm covering up a bit, because the sun is pretty strong. But most of the days I'm outside, I'm in the sun, I'm breathing in the fresh air. I'm also grounded. We're barefoot most of the time, especially at the beach. And if you're inside the water, you're also decharging of all of the electrodes that you don't need. So that one as well. Third thing, we're sleeping better. We go to bed and we just fall asleep. We don't stress out about tomorrow, what we're gonna do, are we gonna miss the deadline? Do we have to talk to our boss or our naughty colleague or something like that? Okay, next thing, you're eating well. You're eating probably when you're hungry. Whenever you're hungry, you will eat something, and let's cross our fingers if you're eating healthy, if you're eating carnivore, if you're eating more meat, if you're cooking at home, maybe you're cooking, maybe you're eating out, but you are indulging. And a part of indulging is always being satiated, so you do not become hungry throughout the day. And even if you do, that's not crazy because you know that you can eat whenever you want to. So that's important. Probably one of the most important things is that you are in a community. So you're spending time with your loved ones, or even if you're traveling alone, you will still spend time or observe other people. But you will notice that if you travel with other people, you will probably have a sense of a community, have a sense of belonging. You will eat together, you will hug, you will touch each other, you will laugh, you will just be relaxed together, which is probably the most important thing. The further I go with my exploration of health, with healing myself, and the further I discover why I have been ill for so many years of my life and how I'm regaining my health back, I am seeing that probably on top of the diet, on top of grounding, on top of sleep, the most important thing is probably community and being a part of something, belonging somewhere, and also taking care of others and making them a part of your life, which is, I think, the most healing thing you can ever experience in your life. So, yeah, these are my thoughts. So probably it's not just the stress. The stress, okay, yes, you do not have to think about your boss or talk or a meeting that's going to happen tomorrow because you're on your vacation. But still, even at that time, you can be stressed about your future. You can be stressed about many, many things, which we usually are because we're just human. So we're usually stressed out a lot about important or unimportant things. So probably it's not just the stress. So this is my take on all of this. I'm wondering, what do you think about all of this? And when have you felt your healthiest in your life? And please do share, why do you think that is the reason? Okay, lots of love. From Greece this time. got my coffee. Nice. I went to, it's called Roman baths, and you will see the pics and the video of it. It was so great. I went into these healing thermal waters. I went to the Finnish sauna, and what I noticed is I did 2 cycles of Finnish sauna, but the first time I didn't sweat at all. And one of the signs that your nervous system is in a freeze mode is if you don't sweat. And what I've noticed is that the second time I was already sweating, but I made myself relax really, really, really a lot. And also I was breathing in there. I was just focusing on just realigning my nervous system as much as I could with all the brain power that I had. And then I started sweating. Plus it was the second cycle already, so I guess that was, it activated a little bit. But the first time I just felt, because Finnish sauna is like extreme temperature high, I went out and like I had red skin, red face. My skin was actually kind of burning, and then I went into a cold shower, then did like a cooling period, and then went in again. But I was really like focused on calming my nervous system down, so it was great. But also a fun fact was when I was a kid, I was exercising a lot. I was doing like different sports, and I would never sweat. It was very interesting. Ooh, some animals. I think that was because my nervous system was in a freeze mode or in a panic mode. Fight or flight or freeze, right? So freeze mode plus I think then that's one of the reasons why I keep retaining water. It's harder for me to get toxins out of my body. You know, what I've noticed also is that last year when I was in my best shape, I was exercising like every day. And after a couple of months of exercising, I started sweating. And then I was sweating like every day. And then my weight went down suddenly, like my hormones balanced perfectly, my brain was like healthy. I was just perfect. So I feel that my glands are in a freeze mode, my sweat glands. So let's see if we can rewire that a little bit.